Shalom, 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 shalom. We're going to check this live stream it real quick. No Slovakia. I'm after this current device I got no internet. Give me a wee moment. I had to try to find some. These devices, right? Yeah, I hope these devices work. that's it. The mission. All right, just give me a moment as I find it. Just doing an impromptu and live stream. All is well. If anybody's actually watching the live stream, if it's good, all to love. Mar, just say it. Mar will. If no, I have to find. It's weird, but this device is no finding anything. That's really strange. Let me see if I could just put add network. No. All right, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yal Shai, Bashem, Kabadash, birthday Hawa, birthday Al Shai, birthday Hawa, birthday Al Shai, call law, and Wahua, Hena, Yahweh, Bashem, Yal Shai, Bashem, Kabadash. Giving, of course, double honors to our elder apostles, the great millstone, who were well, peace and salutation, Labachayariam, Shal Yashala, to the election of the nation of Israel, Shemiah Mappa, and Nizamappa, Bayaga, Walakab, Makana, from the great millstone camp, simply Plaintables. By Yard in the city of Philadelphia. Abawa I'm Lamadi Ma 8, Camilla a lesson little or a wee lesson. And just a wee lesson and just in the spirit, a good being in Baracha or Rachaya, my spirit, I'll say wash, maybe being feel to up good. And us as brothers, Akim, we want to try to maintain the best like spirit, that we can. And you don't want to be in too much of a heavy spirit in which you'd pretty much beat yourself up and such. You want to drive away heaviness, and you want to, if any possible, seek to be around brothers, Akim and such. I'm gonna have to just my device. This device is, I don't know what's up with it. It's no like the Wi-Fi is no, isn't it like connected? Let me see what you got right there. You see that Romans 4:20. Check that out. Let me check. Maybe I could use this my sword. Yeah, cause I always forget about that. That at my sword. I think it could use without being on an internet connection. Let me get a wee moment. Let me get it. Yeah, as we know, we're during the time of Hanukkah. All right, the new. So of course, it's a feast of mirth and joy and such, rededication. All right, and we ought to be in a good spirit, especially in these times, especially seeing the times at the end. Our enemies are coming to really, they're going to see the power of Yahweh Shem Shai in these times, and going to see that, and mainly through us, the brothers, the Akim. All right, going to see the Lord's day with the believers. Okay, So somebody put up this precept, Romans chapter 5 and 20. Let me see if that's the particular precept that's I had brought up. All right, that's Romans 4 and 20. Okay, so Romans chapter 4, verse 20. Let me see what this is. Yeah, I'm not going to go into, let me see, I'm not going to go into that right now. You don't go in the spirit. So it's in the spirit of good vibes and stuff like that. So, you know, one of the key things, of course, to keep and maintain your spirit to be uplifted is the things in which you choose to be around. All right. You know, you don't want to be around you know, mainly loads of these people in the world, you know, because they're you know, wicked, you know, then they of course in the right spirit as us, you know, hastening to the coming of Yahweh Shem Shai. Then they of course you know, seeking the face of Yahweh Shem Shai, the knowledge. You know, they of course living for the will of Yahweh Shai, to please him. All right, and that's which we is, okay, are in. Okay, so one thing I'm gonna get, this is gonna be the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, and I'll start at, this will be verse 1, and it says here, it says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him. A physician, and bringeth forth and what, and you know, remedies, healings, you know, healings, of course, to the sick. Yahweh Shai being the chief healer, or the chief is the physician. All right, that the healing is coming through, you know. But of course, us as you know, priest Kahanium, which is Kahan means priest, and also prophets Nabayayim. You know, faith cometh by hearing, you know, and hearing the word of the Most High, and that's bringing, of course, what healing to you know, Israelites that have been, you know, sick and ill, you know, in their spirits and such, you know, and the Lord is bringing that revival, okay, and like I said, if any brothers on the actual comment board that can assist, because my actual tablet somehow it's no allowing me to pick the Wi-Fi one a day or use and such. It just, I don't know, it's being strange. So there's nothing I could really do. So, you know, if you got the different precepts pertaining to the feel free. But yeah, so it says for the Lord hath created him, so the Lord created. All right, so there's certain of us that have these certain gifts, you know, to be healers and such. You know, which the healing go to be how by Shem Shai. He maketh whole, he wounds, he maketh alive and such. The Lord, you know, do these things, but he'll do it, of course, via you know, man, you know, send a man through, of course, your way, you know, to you know, bring forth execute, you know, what that which Yahweh Shem Shai want. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 12. It says the hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord hath made even both of them. Right, and that's important, because the hearing ear and the seeing eye, us, if we know that, of course, the Lord made these things, we know that, you know, it's important what a man see, and it's important what a man hears, you know, because that can influence and a person's action and such. You know, when you see a kid being impressionable, they can see somebody doing something wicked, and then they think it's normal and go and imitate it, and then what it bring forth a consequence if it's bad. Well, if they fall after, of course, some form of righteousness, and it'd be good, for them and such. Okay, and lead them into to life. Okay, so yeah, going again, the hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord hath made even both of them. All right. So if the Lord have you to hear or even see of a physician, that's a blessing, because the Lord already have created that person and such too. All right. Um, so we're gonna go back, and even I'll get this other precept. Proverbs 22:6: train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he shall not depart from it. Right, and this is good because you give the learning, all right, onto a child, from a young age. Hey, he's not gonna leave it, and us as coming in, of course, this truth, and Yahweh Shem Shai, raising us up from the youth. We age in this truth, and hey, we know no to, of course, forsake our first love. All right, we keep and maintain this truth. All right, and hold fast onto it. Okay, and give me a wee moment. Some lots of Wrath, which has some music, but I can't right now because I got this playing or running. This tablet isn't working. So it says, this is back to Sirach chapter 38 and verse 2 says, for the Most High cometh healing. So there's a precept right there. The Lord from the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. Okay, so of the Most High cometh the healing. Scriptures tell us, especially, us, especially when you get healed and such, you want to, give thanks to Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, because that's you don't have to be in a good constitution. This is the book of Psalms 103 and verse 2. It says, bless Yahweh, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. Yeah, the Lord, he healeth diseases. Okay, so right, it's very, very important. Shalom. You said right. We have the Makana, but we're in we're actually in we have the DC camp. I did a camp out there in with the Elder Pashai. Me and Mayim did a camp out in that was in, where is that? That was it in Baltimore, and now DC camp would be at 3 o'clock through 6 o'clock. So if you can get, yeah, I know. So if you can, just tune in, to the live stream. It may be under GMS Truth Sent 18 or something like that. Like just look the pages for the DC camp. Elder Monaghan, and such. But there's, like I said, we're holding camp in DC at 3 o'clock and such. So I'm there in Philly and such, and that's as much as I know to my knowledge and such. But it may be that GMS Truth 18, if I'm no mistaken. I'm trying to think the other page, but if possible, maybe if I even, like, say if there's no that, I might have to you have them community posts and such, and I can put up one of the community posts to pretty much print the notification if it's no on that page, because I think they got like multiple pages. Next time I see y'all, oh, Khan, yeah, I'm not sure, because yeah, other brother, yeah, other brothers that had the yeah, the info, yeah, Khan, but yeah, no problem, but as most importantly is that you hear the word and such, but yeah, we DC. So yeah, that's gonna be sin. So yeah, but yeah, so going on, um, for brothers that come out to the camp, stay of course informed and such to the best of your ability. Um, with the various brothers, brothers that particularly take different communication and such, but anyway, we're going to continue to go on, right? So it says, who forgiveth all thy iniquities, who healeth all thy disease, right? And like I said, it's very, very important, that we keep ourselves from being imbalanced and disease and such. And because being that alters, of course, your state of being, okay? Man, it could really muck up your, you know, how you are, man. That's why, with me, one of the, the things in which I use loads to keep um, myself up. I use, frankincense and different incense and such, and being around brothers and such like that. That's a good thing and such. But yeah, I'm trying to find this other precept. I had this other precept that was here. All right. And it's good to get this info because, as it says in Proverbs chapter 19 and 20, hear counsel and receive instruction that thou mayest be wise in the latter end. Okay. And it's good that you hear the counsel, hear the advisement from the prophets. All right. So that at the latter end, obviously you can, and what? Get, of course, the reward from the good instruction, that you have done. All right. Because the Lord is faithful. All right. Um, so let me see something real quick. So this is the book of Psalms 104, and this is verse 14 or 104 and 14. It says, "He causes the grass, meaning Yahweh Shem Yashai, to grow for the cattle and the herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth the earth." Right. So the Lord bring first the Aishabium, the herbs. All right, to bring service, to man. All right, bring forth food of the earth, and we know that when you go back into Genesis, and let me see, I'm gonna go with Genesis. Let me see if I can find what I want. Where's my page, my third page of my Bible? Let me see. It's ridiculous. Oh, there it is. All right. So this is Genesis, maybe chapter 3, and yeah, in verse 18 it says, thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. Okay. The herbs of the field they will bring forth. We have to eat them for medicines and such. All right, and you could go that goes back, to the original, like you got like punishment that occurred due to the us hearkening onto the serpent and such. And you know we have to take in and eat herbs for medicines and such. All right, good learning precept. So, but yes, but it says he causes the grass to grow for the cattle, the herb for the service of men, and he that bring forth fruit of the earth, and wine that maketh glad the heart of man. Right, and wine is a thing in which, um, can make you glad and make you glee. Just obviously don't go overboard and such. You don't want you be but then wine on uh like some of these different yeah, these Jake, they can't even operate within a bottle. They want to be like that, use it for its use, but you know you gotta have balance, with things and such. All right. So reading on, it says, "And wine that maketh glad the heart of man." All right. Or Yayan is Hebrew for wine, and Shaman, an oil to make his face to shine. And bread, which is really, the oil, the understanding. That's what really make our face shine, having the understanding and such. All right. Yeah, us trimming our lamps and such. You know, that is a good thing. We know the times in which we're in. You know, and that keeps us from being lackadaisical as these other Jake. No caring. All right, and it says here, and bread or lacham, which strengthens man's heart, right? Which really, spiritually and physically, but far even spiritually, Yahweh Shai being the bread of life. All right, that bread that came down from heaven. All right, or strengthen man's heart. Okay, the mind of man. Yahweh Shai do that, do the word. All right, get your faith and stuff built up. Like I'm giving you this word right now, and this word, hopefully, it exhorts you. Bring you to being called to one side, meaning to my side. The side of course, the righteous. Yahweh I be righteous myself, or Tadat, myself, and you actually be show up. Return. To a good state. Good grace in Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, it says the trees of Yahweh are full of sap. The cedars of Lebanon, which he hath planted, right? And those different various trees that full of sap bring forth the beautiful frankincense, the myrrhs, different resins and such, that come out, that get dried, and some could be a bit more liquidy, but that, that rejoices the heart, so don't neglect, these good things that are from the earth and such, okay? And yeah, this is going to be, let me get this other Bible again. I'm going in the spirit. Yeah, so this is Sirach chapter 38 and 4. It says, "The Lord hath created medicines of the earth." Yeah, the sap is a form of a medicine. They have different various properties, to heal. You can look into it. Different various antiviral, anti-inflammatory, antifungal, different properties. Just do your own research. I'm not a doctor. All right. Yeah. It says, and this isn't medical advice. It's just truth. It says, "The Lord hath created medicines of the earth," right? "And he that is wise or prudent will not abhor them." Well, you won't shun to use them. Okay? So use these things. Okay? Um, it says, this is, I'm going to just skip about. This is verse 9. It says, "My son, in thy sickness," if you're sick, right? "Be not negligent, but pray unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, the Lord, and he will make thee whole." Right? So, most importantly, you're putting up that prayer. Okay? Dapalathim. That's your, having and praying within faith. That, that brings forth, change. being activated, you know. So we want to do these things and such. So that's why, I'm happy, I'm happy for Yahweh Shemel Shai. You pray for the Lord to bring Asharium, Lab, uh, Ka, to your heart. Yahweh Shemel, Yahweh the Thun, Yahweh gives, all right? Gives it, you know, uh, to the souls of the righteous, La, the Pashium, Tasadakium, all right? Yeah, to the righteous souls, all right? Well, this is another beautiful precept. This is 103 Psalms in verse 10. He hath not dealt with us after our sins, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities, for the heaven is high above the earth, so great is his mercy towards them that fear him. All right, so the Lord can actually heal you, okay, and be merciful unto you. Those of us, Jake, we're looking for a power and to be merciful, and we have a merciful power, which is thankful. All right, but it says, and like it's good because the Lord didn't deal with us, reward us, and pay us back according to our iniquities. For the wages of sin is death. We have fell short. The glory of the Most High. So it's good that we have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the blood of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Hadam Yahushai. Dam means blood in Hebrew. All right. Yahushai is the Son of the Heavenly Father, only begotten. All right. So it says, for as heaven is high above the earth, so great is his mercy towards them that fear him. As far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Right, man. So, hey, you seeing, from the east to the west, they're going in two directions. Okay? They don't join together like that. All right? They two different directions. So it's like, you got the east and the west. That's on the left and right, Wow. So far he has removed our transgressions from us. Like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him. For he knoweth our frame. He remembered that we are just dust, right? We're just of earth. Knoweth that, of course, we're mortals, And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yedai, knoweth how much we need, All right. I'm just looking at Wendy. All right. Need the mercy. It says also, and it's good to know these things, so you don't let your heart condemn yourself. There's no condemnation to those that are in Yahweh Shem Shai or Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, right. I'm gonna maybe put this quadrat on there because I done dropped a couple bits on there. But yeah, so it says, as for man, his days are as grass, as a flower of the field, so he flourishes. Right? For the wind passes over it and it is gone. In the place thereof shall know it no more. And it's like it's just transitory, just here and goes. All right, it's quick. But the mercy of Yahweh is from everlasting to everlasting upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto children's children's, to such as keep his covenant, and to those that remember his commandment and day them. All right, adieu. The Lord Yahweh hath prepared his throne in the heaven, and the king and his kingdom ruleth over all. All right, so it's good. This is good, man. So let me see something real quick. So yeah, keeping them good vibes. Said there's different things you could do to keep good vibes and stuff like that. Count the people you keep around. The things you smell, things you consume. These things are all important. All right. So This is gonna be the book of Sirach, chapter, I believe it's 41 or 40. You see this? All right, where's this precept? Salaki, I was trying to find it. Let me see what this is. All right, this is the brother. That's Yakazagala, brother on the other side. Yeah, of here in Great Millstone, Philadelphia. On the other side, he's listening and learning, diligently. So that's good. Um, and I got definitely, if you, yeah, definitely, you know, get you a yeah, yeah, you set up change up your page name or make another page name and stuff specifically for this and such too, you know. But anyway, going on, Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 39, it says, see now that I, even I am he, and there's no, let me see, God, oh yeah, no God with me. I kill and make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver at my hand. Right. So if the Lord kills and make us alive, the Lord had preeminence over everything and such. And hey, we're in his hand, we're in his power. Uh, you know, hand Nawa or Yad Nawa. You know, yeah, we are his hands. By you say by in Yadyam Nawa or wa, yeah, or the wa, meaning his hands. We're in. Okay, now was we. You know, yep. But yeah, so hey, we wanna believe in Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay. This is going to be the book of Sirach, chapter 40 or 39 and verse 25. It says, for good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things of the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, salt, and flavor, wheat, honey, milk, and blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these are good to the godly, so to sinners they are turned into evil, right? And look, like if somebody take like too much honey, can make something too sweet, it can be unprofitable to you. Too much milk can make you fat. Hey, too much of yan make you drunk to the point where your arse can actually, you know, and you has to be unfunctional, you know. Uh, yeah, too much flavor and all that wheat and starch, can mess you up to, you know, salt, obviously, fire, water. Yeah, but these chief things, they're for are good to the godly, but sinners have turned these things obviously bad. So, like a lot loads of the things, there's no that the actual item is bad. It's how the use of it, by the sinner and such, you know. Obviously, we use things in righteousness. Like a lot of loads of people don't understand the righteousness of incense. That's like a lost art. The actual righteousness of the right hand side. All right, the right hand or yum. Uh, let me see. I say I say even Yashar Yad. Being upright and Yad is hand. The right hand. Which I'll look up the term. It's various ways you can say it. But yeah, many people don't even know about that, man. But you gotta know about it. And it's crazy how ignorant people are because why are they scared of when we using it? You know, right? You know, like the other day, like even like stones and stuff. Like the other day, I was at like I said, staying up on good vibes. I was at Where was I at? I was at South Street here. Well, back in Philly. I'm in Philly right now. I was at on South Street, and they got this shop called Mineralist. Mineralist. I didn't even know about the shop was there until like at first I had seen this other chick, and she opened up another shop right next door, and she was a freak, and I was able to discern her. Con, the brother made that a page real quick. Yeah, yeah, that's good. You made that quick. Devoted. Yeah, cause I devoted la the Most High. How about Shemal Shai? Con, try to find that word for devoted. Yara. Yeah, I'm gonna look up that word for devoted. Had for a minute. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, use that one for you know, if you want. Yeah, you choose what you want, but yeah, use that for this. You know. Um, but yeah, I was at on 7th Street. You had this one shop. It was a freak shop. I was able to discern the person before I even. I was like, this chick is a freak. She actually is I believe probably the owner of the shop. Coming out with like a skunk's tail and some these black wearing all black, Edomite, period off the outside. Got the pale as shade. Look dead. You know, and and like the shop is just a sex shop. Dominatrix, that BDSM or whatever they call that punishment, that shit, and then next door, like a couple minutes, not even a minute after or something, you had I guess it was a old man and a woman, and I just thought they were just like regular people casually walking by. Like 7th Street people look at each other and stuff. I was in the work truck, and then the one chick I could see she's looking at me. And then I like look at her, like I'm like, wait, she trying to discern me and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, she a witch, and such. She had gave this little like kind of like nervous smile or something like that. And then there's a guy. The guy is her husband. He's the owner. I think her name is actually Janice too. And then what happened? They opened up the shop, and then when he got done opening the shop, he took off the glasses, and like even before this too, I was naming all the stones that they got in the window. Had smoky quartz, clear quartz, amethyst, some specimens and such. And then they got like some of them little skulls and stuff like that. But like I said, I had the window closed, but I don't know. I felt the girl could hear everything I was saying and could sense me and such, and sense I'm like a normal person and such. And the one coworker I was with, he was just like, these are like devil worshippers and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah. Even though Jake don't know they worshiping Satan too indirectly, if they not following Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. And it's you following Islam, you following Satan. Anyway, the enemy. It says, we'll go back to this precept. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 43, and verse 33. For the Lord hath made all things, and to the godly he hath given wisdom. Right, which is great. The Lord gave wisdom. Conscious thinker says awesome. I don't know awesome to what, but it's awesome that we have the spirit of discernment to discern these different spirits, because you're going to need that, especially to keep and maintain good vibes, good vibration, good things around you, because you got people that literally want to curse and no have us here, okay? This is the book of Psalms, the Volume 36 of 36 and 1. It says, oh, give thanks unto the Lord Yahweh, for he is good, for his mercy endure forever. All right? Most importantly, this the true thanksgiving. All right? Giving that always to the Lord. Okay? Oh, give thanks unto the God of gods, for his mercy endure forever. Right? Give mercy. Give thanks unto the God of gods. All right? Oh, give thanks to the Lord. Give thanks, like I said, give thanks. It says, oh, pardon. It says, oh, give thanks unto the Lord of hosts, or the Lord of lords, for his mercy endureth forever. To him who alone doeth great wonders, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that by wisdom made heavens, for his mercy endureth forever. Right. And the Lord Yahweh Shemashah alone doeth great wonders. It's a wonder to be healed. It's a wonder to know to take the Sharat, all right, in the form of a chip, all right, in the form of these different dosages that they gave it, the different dainties and such that are forbidden for us, right? They want us to lust after. This is Proverbs 2:6. Yagazak Allah, Lord to the Most High, for the Lord giveth wisdom out of His mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. That's beautiful, man. Yeah, really your pie, Rob much your pie beautiful, um, wonderful, Allah, you know, out of his mouth, man, come wisdom, and we hearken to it, and this keep us right, man. It's keeping us on point. The Lord, He raises us up from low estates. Being ill is a low estate. So hey, you just gotta be patient. Lord give all good things. He gonna give all things in good in the season as such. All right. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 42 and 15. It says, I will never remember the works of the Lord and declare the things that I have seen. Right? And we see things, we see wonderful things. We see the Lord healing brothers, seeing brothers come together, different walks of life that wouldn't normally, talk or even do anything, but due to Spirit, Yahweh Shem Yashai, it brought us all together and such. It's a beautiful thing, and we gotta keep and maintain that unity, that oneness, which the Lord bringing back, of course, the house of David, the Bayat al-Dah. All right, house of David, which I said in the Hebrew. All right, so it says, in the words of Yahweh, or in the words of the Lord are His works. Right, in the words of the Lord are His works, in His actual words, in the book is His actual works, because He did everything. Okay, the sun that giveth light looketh upon all things. Yahweh Shai, right, is the sun. All right. It says the work of thereof is full of the glory of the Lord. All right, full of the glory of Yahweh. All right, and also the Lord hath not given power to the saints to declare all His marvelous works. That's how beautiful the Lord is. He has a power that hideth Himself. His like I say, his ways are higher than our ways and such. And I'm gonna have to get ready to go to the Machana sin. So I'm gonna have to go. This is the book of Psalms 139 and verse 4. It says, for there's not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Yahweh, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high. I cannot attain it unto it. Whether shall I go from the spirit, thy spirit, or whether shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up to heaven, thou art there. If I make thy beat in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take wings in the morning and dwell in the utmost part of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. All right. I'm trying to find this other precept. Slack you. This is right here, verse 17. How precious are the works, are thy thoughts unto me, O power. Okay. O power, Yahweh Shemashai, how great is the sum of them. Right. If I could count them, we can't even count the works. All right, the thoughts of the Lord. All right, especially towards it says towards me, right? Lord got us in His mind. If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. Right, so even in that, don't think that you're being forgotten. There's times you feel like you got forgotten. Man's going to the Lord. So say for example, if something happened, I'm knowing a certain place at a certain time. Hey, the Lord didn't want that, at that time. But the Lord have something in store better, Hey, those are the time we just come to accept it, hey, man, but it's beautiful things that is in store for those that wait for the Lord. You know, it says speaking that to the spirit. All right. Um, yeah, man, it's like saying something beautiful. Yesterday, I seen he on the other side, older gentleman. I seen him the last time I was down here in Baltimore, and he was more a bit he's studying up and stuff, and like like when you're on the other side, you learn loads of order, and it's a testing and proving. Remember, if thou get thyself a friend, prove him first. You're gonna be tested, you're gonna be scrutinized, you're gonna learn. You know, hey, and it's good to see his progress and such. Like I seen how he kept his distance. He seemed more a bit seasoned, in his like kind of like his conduct and manners, and such. And it was good. Like we see Aki in there in the cold freezing, like we have. It's like, hey, I'm still freezing and I go out and teach, but that's a rite of passage in this truth. But the Lord, He set that up for you to go through it and such. Remember, this is we make ourselves, our sacrifice. You know, but our ultimate sacrifice is Yahweh Shai. But going on, but remember, the Lord, He got you in His mind, right? He said, if I should count them, they are more in number than the sun. When I awake, I am still with thee, man. You know, surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O power. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. That's right, and it goes into more things. But hey, man, the Lord, hey, He got us in our thoughts. So we got to keep on blessing Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Keeping this wisdom and keeping our constitution, well. It says that man care about his meat and diet. So keep our diets clean. Like good vibes, hey. Man, came down here. Instead of going there to eat at a place, one brother there, he cooked. Actually, both of them got together and cooked. Two of the Akim, two of the elder brothers cooked. Treated as good as a guest, of course. Broke bread. Brother, I just cooked for the other brother right here and myself. Feeling good, because there's spirits on these foods, man. Better off cooking with a brother than eating this food at these stores and stuff, man. Lord, we bless our food, and hey, it be a vibe on it, man. I cook food like, I ain't get to do it this time. I put music, I cook food and play music at the same time and make my cooking experience greater. I know like to feel rushed when I cook. I just like to just go and vibe it out and just do it. And it's beautiful, man. It is, truly is, so brothers, hey, try to stay into the spiritual, this spirit, the things of the spirit, knowing the flesh, man. If you see like, hey, like, man, we vibing everything got too, man. You go in a place, man, you be like, man, this place ain't even right. Walk right out there, think you gonna go in there, walk right the fuck out. Vibe it out, in the spirit, man. Walk in the spirit, man. Loads of the things we gonna have to walk in the spirit. That's the best way, man. Giving counsel before every, enterprise and such. Right? Advisement. And that's another good thing too. Like say like, hey, check in with Akim every week, Like brothers on the other side, I'll give out this. I quoted this one. Verse 15, Sirach 30 and 15. Health and a good state of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Having a strong body, is above having money, man. All this money. People that are sick and no strong, they want to be just have the strength of us. Just look at these different wicked Edomites that do all these different things just to get the strength to try to be as like we are, as Jake, and we in a low state. Where's that other precept policy? We go let enterprise go before every encounter go before everything, basically. Roughly paraphrasing. It's another good precept. Good vibes. Sirach 37 and 12. But be continued with the godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments. Right? A godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments. I mean, you have to be well acquainted with who this person is. Okay? Not just some dude, you know. He say he profess you know of Yahweh Shemel Shai or something like that. Nah, no. Whose mind is according to thy mind. So y'all gotta be in the same spirit, same mindset, same doctrine, same way. All right, just some dude at job say he believe in, oh, I'm an Israelite. Don't mean you could just link up and join with him. Nah, no way. Especially in the time of this popularization of the truth becoming mainstream. But it's like I said, it's for a little sanctuary anyway. So even if people more know it, hey, only a remnant waking up. There's only a remnant that's gonna be well for it. It says, "And will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry." Yeah, you know, which is good. You know, this is that precept I was talking about. This is Sirach chapter 37 and 16. Let reason go before every enterprise and counsel before every action. Right. You know, your venture and journey. Let counsel go before it, man. You know, reason, reckoning. All right. You know, so get to get, the insight from other brothers and such. You know. Hey, remember this. For matter of things appear, good, evil, right? For matter of things appear. So four different way of bad things appear. It's either going to be for the good, the evil, life, or death. Tawab wa rai, khaya wa mawath. All right? Good and evil, life and death. But the tongue ruleth over them continually. That's right, man. That's good. There is, yeah, there is one that is wise that teaches many, yet is unprofitable to himself. Right? And you got to know to actually put these things into uh, to use. All right. So hey, I'm gonna sign it. Gotta get ready to go to this Makana. Most likely. I hope I ain't. I'm supposed to get it, but just in the spirit, doing the lessons, doing the work. Call on him like Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem Kukudash Birthday Bashem Yahshai Bashem Kukudash. Of course, remember we in Hanukkah and such too. So yeah. Get the water for edification. Yeah, no problem. I said, not sure if the other brother, the Elder Mana guy, got that page. Is it GMS Khayal? I think that might be his page. Yeah, the water, the wa the put a ha another H on there. For the conscious thinker. And if conscious thinker should get yourself a Hebrew name. For sure, if you don't got a Hebrew name, request it. If you want me to pick one out of the spirit, I will. If you're talking about you conscious thinking, thinking is what's that? Damn, I just had that off the top of my head. Khashab, I think it's Khashab if I'm not mistaken, or Khashab is thinking. But hey, Salakia, yeah, no problem. No, that's no you. That's the other. Oh, you did it too. Oh, rhythmic. Oh, you want a name about rhythmic, like rhythm or something like that. My music name, rhythmic. Oh, conscious thinker. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, brothers get Hebrew names through the spirit. Hey, we coming back to our heritage, putting off the old man. Hey, it's good vibes, man. It's a heavy vibe with a Hebrew name that comes with it. So Shalom, of course. Y'all Rogers, I get some videos going on, driving them type. Thoughts are rhythmic. Yeah, that's right, man. But yeah, Shalom. Yeah, just stay up, man. But yeah, definitely. Like I say, if y'all tune in, if y'all want to see, the camp, GMS Philadelphia, and other brothers from this whole DMV area. Bill, I think GMS True Scent or whatever, like different pages corresponding to out here in this region. So shalom to the elect.